The air is still and the clouds are clearing here in Pineville, North Carolina, as we begin the invite in Louisville, Kentucky. It's partially cloudy, it's nighttime, dusk, and the crowd's starting to file in. Louisville and Charlotte, the locations of the invite, where we have four of the best teams in the league vying to make the championship. So let's go now. Um, First, we look at the awards that have been announced for this year. Um, it's going to be held in Atlanta, Saturn, Atlanta, December 29th, a week from today. Um, and let's just look at the awards for a minute before we jump into the game. Um, so you have Mr. Dependable, Hans Greeley, second year man out of Phoenix, just great. This is for the best index. He led the league with an index of 70.9, I believe. Just a great season from him. Too bad he didn't have a team around him to really go anywhere. Golden Arms, second straight year. Best throw average. Hardest throws, most accurate throws. Charlie from the Pharaohs, fourth year man. He's just, what more do you want from him? He's doing everything in his power to put his team in the best position. Misses shot, the first time a woman has been awarded. Lenore just continued to break barriers this season. Just had the highest, had the most outs from throws. Offense is geared towards her, and Pelletier being the best dasher really gives her the opportunity to go for it. And congratulations to her. Mr. Defense is Skogstad. Great defender, catcher, dodger, good on interceptions, and that's why he wins that award. Mr. Mitt Salazar, most catches in the league. Salazar gets what he ever gets everywhere. He's a great defender, great offensive guy, but just not clutch as much as some people would hope. Mr. Interceptor, most interceptions in the league with 26 is Skogstad. First time this stat has been recorded, and Skogstad is the clear leader. Really broke games open with that. Mr. Elusive is kind of a surprise with Jason. He had such a bad season, but he did have a lot of dodges, and that's given to the person with the most dodges. Dr. Efficient Hans Greeley again. He had the best efficiency, best throw to out ratio, best catch to dodge catch attempt, and dodge to dodge attempt ratio in the league. Mr. Dash for the second year in a row, Pelletier. Just nobody faster in the league yet. Leadership Award, Sheldon Burton. Third year guy, Scarlet Ember, and the leader of the ship. Guided them to 8 wins despite not making the playoffs. It's really impressive how they were able to really just work the other teams without having the talent of other teams, and they got to 8-3. It just wasn't enough though. The Emergent Player of the Year, second year guy, Ellie Miller. 24-point index boost from last year, and he's one of the people featured here today in Pineville to play for the championship, for a spot at the championship. And he's been pivotal for that effort on the Sea Dogs' part, and they're hoping for a huge game out of him today. And now let's get it started, folks. We are going to Churchill Downs in Louisville is where we find ourselves today. And we have the Golden Toros. These two have met 4 times in the semifinals in the past 7 seasons. So they know a little bit about each other. Raycon's been to 3 of them. Pelletier's been to 3 of them. Lenore's been to 2 of them. So these guys kind of know each other a little bit. And they match up pretty well. The Gold are just kind of the scrappy, this is the team you want to have in regards to talent versus execution. The Toros, on the other hand, is all execution. So you got Reed, Raekwon. Reed, if Reed has a great game here, he's probably a lock for the MVP. Raekwon, last year's league MVP, still a great. I mean, imagine having him as a second arm. Only the Silverbacks have that luxury. McCarron down the line, second-year guy, great, solid back. Lawrence, aging but still great. Campaign, nice. These are these three are the playoff guys. Because the Gold are going to have their pick at Reed or Raekwon at the top of the set, and they're probably going to do a good job eliminating them, either one of them. So the bottom half is going to have to really come through for a win here. So you got Lenore on the other side, great season, all-star, also getting an award for most throwouts in the league. Vito, who's really had a much better season than last season. Obama started off really strong, but kind of faded away towards the end of the season. But still, last game, Kareem Hakeem just surprised everyone with his play. And he won't be forgotten. You cannot leave him out. Pelletier, of course, dashing. Wagner versus Pierce. Wagner's so ridiculous, 29-4. One of his 4 losses was against Pierce in the semifinals. Pierce, just pretty much a tenured coach over here for San Francisco. Just been here forever, and his system works. He went 4-7, and he's on the doorstep of the championship, so he knows exactly what he's doing. Do not ever panic in his presence. And let's get this started. What are we going to have here? I just think the Gold might get out quick. It might be 2-1 to start, but I think the Toros are just way too talented to let this thing slip. But let's get started. Reed versus Pelletier. It's going to be big if Reed can get on Pelletier a couple times. That's going to be a big factor. Gold win the start. And Lenore throwing at McCarron. Strange. McCarron dodges. That's a big mistake. They're not getting Reed or Raekwon the ball. Campaign gets Hakeem out. Lenore throwing at Reed. Reed is out. Raekwon throwing at Lenore. Lenore is out. And Vito throwing at Lawrence. Lawrence out with a weak throw. Raekwon throwing at Pelletier. Gets him out. Vito throwing at Raekwon. Raekwon is out. And McCarron throwing at Obama. Obama is out. It's all up to Vito. Can he do it? Gets McCarron out. Campaign, kind of a weak arm. Gets Vito out, though. First set goes to the Gold. Kind of back and forth. Vito played great. Lenore kind of got but she's going against top quality people. Reed was taken out of the game, but Raekwon was there. Campaign as well. Kind of even. Gold win the second set start. Lenore throwing at Reed, gets him out. Reed doesn't even bother dodging. Raekwon throwing at Hakeem, gets him out barely. And Lenore throwing at Raekwon. Raekwon catches, and Raekwon throws at Pelletier, gets him out. And Vito throwing at Raekwon. Raekwon is out. And McCarron throwing at Obama. Obama is out. All up to Vito again. Gets McCarron. Campaign throwing at Vito. Vito dodges. Vito throws at Lawrence, gets him out. Campaign for Vito. Vito dodges. And Vito gets Campaign out. Good stand by Vito. He's becoming vital here. And the Gold even it up. If Reed doesn't be careful, he's not going to get an MVP. He needs to get back in this game. They really need him. Gold win the third start. Lenore throwing at Reed, gets him out. McCarron throws at Hakeem. Hakeem catches. Uh-oh. They've awakened the Gold. And Raekwon is out on a weak throw and catch. Lawrence throws for Hakeem, gets him out. It's all backcourt for the Toros. Can they do it? But Lawrence is out by Lenore. Campaign for Obama, gets him out. Can the guy do it? Lenore throwing for Campaign, gets him out, and the Gold take the 2-1 lead. This is what I thought could happen. Gold get out quickly. They always love to get out quick. But can Wagner make the changes? And this is where not having a very good chemistry team really hurts you, because if Wagner wants to make a change, will they listen to him? Who knows? But let's go. Toro's looking up now at the gold. Gold win the start again. Lenore throws for Reed. Reed is out. They got to get him in this game. Campaign throwing for Hakeem. Hakeem catches. Lenore throws for Raekwon. Gets him out. This is getting serious. McCarron throws for Hakeem. Hakeem dodges. Lenore for... Oh, my God. McCarron throwing at Hakeem. Gets him out. Lenore throws for McCarron. And, oh, my God, so many terrible catch attempts by the Gold today, by the Toros today, and they're down 3-1. I mean, they've been down 4-1 before, but this wasn't the playoffs. The sense of urgency has to kick in now for the Toros. It's been so long without a loss, but this is the last team they've lost to. It was the Gold in the playoffs. Can it bite them again? Oh, my God. Toros win the start. That's big. Reed for Hakeem. He gets him out. Lenore throws for Reed. Reed is out. McCarron for Obama. Obama is out. Lenore for Lawrence. Lawrence is out. Raekwon throws for Vito. Gets him out. Tit for tat. Lenore for Raekwon. Raekwon catches. McCarron throws for Pelletier. Gets him out. And the Toros trying to feel themselves again. Getting their swag back. And, I mean, that's what it takes. Reed's got to get back in the game. Got to get that start at least a couple times to get them in this game because the Gold are playing them tight. Everybody knew this was going to happen. But it just go up 3-1 is just wow. They got to, just regroup at this break and just say, okay, how are we going to get ourselves out of this condition? Are we a better team than the Gold? And if so, how do we do it? Because that's what it's about. The playoffs, you really get found out, and the Gold are a well-oiled machine. And if Hakeem, he seems to be the linchpin as if to tell whether the game's won or not, or the set's won or not for them. So get Hakeem out, get Vito out, and then take care of Lenore because she's not a defensive threat. Set 6, Gold win the start. Lenore for Raekwon. Raekwon is out. Reed for Lenore. Lenore dodges. Hakeem throws for Raekwon. McCarron's out. Campaign for Lenore gets her out. Vito for Reed. Reed catches. Can he capitalize? But Hakeem catches Reed. Pelletier for Lawrence. Lawrence dodges. Oh my God, playoff dodgeball. Lawrence throwing for Hakeem. Gets him out. Pelletier and Obama are left. Obama throws for Campaign. Gets him out. It's all up to Lawrence. But Obama catches Lawrence. And the Gold go up 2-4. Oh my goodness, pandemonium right now. Oh my gosh. Can the Toros handle their business here? They have to walk a tight line for 3 sets to get to the championship. The Gold are on the doorstep. What adjustments can be made to keep the Toros in this game? Reed had 2 straight shots at players and he couldn't get it done. Come on. What's happening here? We got to do better. Oh my God, if the Gold shoot through the championship to the undefeated Toros, this is going to be crazy. Gold win the start, set 7. Lenore throwing for Raekwon. Raekwon catches. Can he do the double? Reed throwing for Vito. Vito. Hakeem tries to intercept, gets him out. Vito throws for Campaign, gets him out. Reed throwing at Vito, gets him out. Obama throwing for Raekwon. Raekwon is out. Reed throws for Obama, gets him out. It's off to Pelletier. Pelletier dodged by Reed. Lawrence throws for Pelletier, gets him out. Toros save another set. Why do they play games like this? Last year's invite, they got down. I believe it was 3-4. It wasn't as bad as 2-4, but it was 3-4, and they got past the Empire. Oh my goodness, the Gold sitting right there, trying to go to their second championship in 3 years. Who knew that this could be in their cards? Oh my gosh, 8th set. If Reed's, they did handle their business this set, but they just haven't been able to do 2 sets in a row. Oh, let's go. Gold win the start. Lenore throws for Raekwon. Raekwon is out. Reed throws for Lenore. And Hakeem intercepts Reed. Lenore throws for McCarron. Gets him out. Lawrence for Lenore gets her out. Vito for Campaign. Campaign is out. It's all up to Lawrence. But Vito catches Lawrence. Oh my God. Oh my God. Vito catches Lawrence. The gold. Snap. The gold. Snap. A 26 game. A 26 game winning streak. The gold have shot through to the championship. Lenore played amazing ball. 71.9 index. Vito, oh my God, 71.6 index. Hakeem had his shots when he had to, but they just shut down Reed, got him off his game. Raekwon was 5 for 5 throwing, but couldn't defend a lick. Got a couple iconic catches, but I mean, just the effort from the back crew was bad. I mean, the defending was bad. I mean, a combined 13 for 0 on the backcourt catching. You got to have those catches on the end slate. And Pelletier was great dashing, 7 for 8. Obama had 2 throws, 2 outs. But oh my God, the gold win. The gold win. The gold win. The gold have shot through. Oh my goodness. All those wins. For what? The winning streak. For what? To lose to the 5 and 7 gold, who everybody was arguing didn't belong here. And the gold. Oh my God. Can you believe it? I mean, just let's break down this last set. Just Raekwon out. Hakeem with the pivotal interception that just, you knew right then and there. Reed Raekwon out. That is Coach Pierce at his finest. Hakeem just been lurking in the shadows. Only 1 interception attempt. Oh, 2 interception attempts. Oh my God. I really can't believe this result here. They're just such a better team. They're such a better team than the gold. All the accolades. They haven't lost a single game. "26-game winning streak snapped in the invite." And that's why we play, folks. Now we shoot you over to Charlotte. Wow. For the captains and Sea Dogs, who, the Sea Dogs win. Hey, you never know, though. That's the thing about it. Is like, you have to respect the gold as a real team. Whoever wins this game, you're going to play the gold. The team that was the last team to take down the Toros before their winning streak, and the first team to take them down, ending their winning streak. Coach Pierce has Wagner's number. Goodness gracious, folks. So we're here at Pineville Raceway, 52 degrees outside. Sun has set. The story here is Ellie Miller and Tamp versus Durant. I mean, the captains are just not that talented of a team, but Durant is the rainmaker. And what do you want? I mean, what do you want from there? Nobody thought they would be here. Nobody thought they would be in the playoffs. The Scarlet Ember definitely didn't think they were going to be in the playoffs. Everybody knew the Sea Dogs would be here. But the Sea Dogs, if they win this game, how mad will they be that they can't play the Toros? That's going to be kind of a letdown. But Gold they've proven themselves that they are a formidable opponent. You cannot tell them they're not at this point. You can't make the case that they're not. So But let's jump into this. Curtis versus Joseph, even dashers. The game's going to really be about Durant, Tamp, Curtis, Willis. A great throw squad there. Miller, just amazing defender. And they're going to be going after him with Joseph, who's had a very good season. But Miller's defense is better than Joseph's offense, which is scary good. So let's just get started here. Let's go. Captains win the start. Joseph throwing at Miller. Miller catches. Tamp throwing at Sanchito gets him out. Corey throwing at Miller. Miller out. Tamp throwing at Durant. Durant is out. And Corey throwing at Tamp. Tamp is out. Willis throwing at Brantley. Brantley's out. And Corey left standing, throws for Willis, gets him out. And Madison for Corey. Corey is out, and the Sea Dogs win the first set. Corey plays strong, but Tamp got going. Miller got his licks. I mean, they just played good team ball, and that's what the Sea Dogs calling card has been for years, even under new leadership with Pierre Head here. Sea Dogs win the start. Tamp throws for Sanchito. Sanchito with the catch on a weak throw. Joseph throwing for Miller. Miller's out. Willis throws for Brantley. Brantley dodges. They're playing tough. Joseph throws for Willis. Willis catches, though. Willis throws for Sanchito. But Durant with the interception. Durant throws for Curtis, and Curtis dodges. And Curtis throws for Sanchito. Sanchito's out. Corey throws for Curtis. Curtis is out. It's all up to Madison. Madison throws for Brantley. Brantley's out. And Corey throws for Madison, gets him out, and the captains have helped themselves to even up this series. 1-1. Sea Dogs win the set 3 start. Curtis throws for Sanchito. Durant with the interception. Joseph throws for Miller. Miller's out. Wow, but Tampa's still out there. Gets Sanchito out. Corey throws for Tamp. Tamp with the catch. Tamp throws for Brantley. Brantley's out. Joseph throws for Tamp. Tamp dodges, playing good defense. Tamp throws for Durant, gets him out. And Joseph throws for Tamp. And Tamp. Madison tries to intercept, but Joseph gets him out. Tamp throws for Joseph and gets him out. Sea Dogs go up 2-1. Just trying to pace this thing. Just trying to do a good job. Trying not to get embarrassed like the Toros. Just stick to their guns here. Durant, he's doing all he can. I mean, all he really has in his bag of tricks is an interception. But Tamp's playing how he's playing. It's hard to beat him. Captains win the set 4 start. Joseph throws for Miller. Miller hasn't been kind of pedestrian today. Tamp throws for Durant. Durant catches Tamp. Joseph throws for Willis. And Madison jumps in front of it and gets out. Willis throws for Sanchito. Durant tries to intercept, but Willis gets him out. Joseph throws for Willis. Willis dodges. Willis throws for Sanchito. Gets him out. Joseph throws for Willis. Willis catches. Willis, sometimes he just goes in. And Willis throws for Brantley. Brantley is out. It's Corey, last man standing. Willis is out. It's all up to Curtis. Gets Corey out, and the Sea Dogs go 3-1 versus the captains. Now let's not, start looking ahead here. They still got Durant, and Joseph can play great sometimes. They're clearly undermatched, but you never know. It's the playoffs. Captains win the start. Joseph throwing for Miller. Miller catches, finally getting into this game. Tamp throwing for Sanchito. Sanchito dodges. Corey throws for Miller. Miller's out. Tamp throws for Sanchito. Sanchito dodges. Corey throws for Tamp. And Madison with the interception. Tamp throws for Sanchito. Durant with the interception. Brantley throws for Willis. Willis is out. Curtis throws for Sanchito. Durant with another interception. Brantley throws for Madison, gets him out, and Durant is not letting this game slide with 2 interceptions that set. But the Sea Dogs still got the 3-2 lead. Captains win the start again. Joseph throws for Tamp. Miller, interception. Tamp throws for Corey, gets him out. Brantley throws for Tamp. Tamp is out. Willis throws for Durant. Durant is out. Brantley throws for Miller. Miller catches. Willis throws for Sanchito. Sanchito's out. Sea Dogs up 4-2 now. Let's see if the captains can pull something crazy. Sea Dogs win the start. Tamp throws for Sanchito. Sanchito dodges. Joseph throws for Curtis. Curtis is out. Tamp throws for Sanchito again. Durant tries to intercept, but Tamp is like, not this time. Joseph throws for Tamp, gets him out. Willis throws for Corey, gets him out. Joseph for Willis. Will Miller intercept? No. Gets him out. Miller throws for Joseph on the offensive side, and Joseph catches. And Joseph throws for Madison. Madison catches. Madison for Brantley. Gets Brantley out. It's all Sanchito. And Madison sends the Sea Dogs to the championship to play the gold. It was a pretty breezy game for the Sea Dogs. Tamp played pretty good. Willis really stepped in clutch for the game, 53.3 index. Madison clutch with an interception. Miller backed off. I mean, sometimes he plays when he knows the game's on the line, but pretty early on, they knew they were going to win. Durant did all he could, 4 interceptions. Corey played pretty well, 60.7 index. But, captain's just undersized, under-talented. Sea Dogs are a full team, and it'll be a very, very interesting matchup. Gold versus Sea Dogs. I'm a believer, Came into the day really hating on the gold. But you got to believe at some point that this team, and I mean, they worked the system, even though they won 4 games all season, they had enough points. They had enough good losses, and they're really showing. They just really have the consummate playoff team. Great dasher to start things off, great thrower, great chemistry down the line. Pierce has built the machine, and you gotta praise him for that. So there it is, Sea Dogs Gold Championship. Be there or be square next week. I can't believe the Toros are gone, but the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And the Toros just did not play well. That was the weird thing about it, is they didn't play well. They had a couple flighty sets where they were like, okay, this is the Toros, But overall, they didn't play well. 32 index. They haven't dipped below 40 in a very long time. 32 index. And it just wasn't a good game from them. Defense was terrible. Terrible defense from them. But Sea Dogs, they did their part, and they're licking their chops at a championship they really think they can win now, and we'll see you there.